Well, hello everybody. This is going to be an unusual video, but I'll try and explain what I'm doing. I'm starting to clean out all this old stuff that I do not need anymore. Very old stuff from my childhood that I'm just going to show and then we can look at and laugh at together. I haven't looked at this in a very long time, so I don't know what we're going to see. Hopefully it'll be fun. Oh boy. So this first thing is, this is actually me. So I did juggling when I was younger, and this is the hat and the vest and even the pants and shoes that I would wear when I was juggling. I'm just going to read some of these. It says, I have a little friend. His name is Joe. This year he decided to be Popeye for Halloween. I made him a Popeye costume, including a can of spinach. When we went trick-or-treating, Joe turned around and hit someone with his chin. Later, his muscle deflated. After a few hours, he had lost a shoe, and his can was bent. At the last house, someone said, "Are you the ghost of Popeye?" The end. So Payette is where I lived when I was very young in elementary school. Yeah, 4th and 5th grade report card. 92 to 93. Okay. Some A's, A minuses, got an S and some S's. I think those are good. Got 1 day absent. Not a perfect record. This is also grade 5. And I had no absent days. Got A's. I have a 1B. I got some B's, B minus. So I got a C in penmanship. I didn't write very well. That's true. It says Jeep needs to be writing instead of printing all the time. I guess I liked to use the computer printer a lot. And I printed a lot. I don't remember that specifically, but okay. A Festival of Music, December 1995. Yeah, there I am. Percussion, Jeep Barnett. That's me. Yeah, so I guess I was the drummer in the middle school band there. Learn to Juggle, a presentation and hands-on workshop on the fundamentals of this delightful activity with Goss Nuzzo Jones. Yeah, there was a friend I had named Goss. I think he was homeschooled, and he was also a juggler, and so we would juggle together and do this program together. So at the Bedford Central Library, all ages welcome. So basically I would teach people how to juggle. Payette Art Fair. Participant. Jeep Barnett, 1st grade, Mrs. Heater. This is like a school picture of me. I don't know what age. This looks like maybe 3rd, 4th grade. This certifies that Jeep Barnett has achieved a high standard of excellence in schoolwork and is awarded this certificate of achievement. What will I be when I grow up? I want to be a doctor when I grow up. Dr. Jeep Barnett. This is to certify that Jeep Barnett has demonstrated special qualities of good citizenship. This was a special certificate I got. I do remember why I got this one. Somebody new moved to our town and was new to our school. He was a weird kid. Like, people didn't really want to be friends with him, but I made an extra effort to be his friend, be nice to him, to help him and stuff like that. And I think the teachers noticed that I did that extra effort, and that's why I got the certificate. Ballet Basics, promotion certificate. Ballet 2, and is promoted to Ballet 3. Yes, I did ballet when I was younger, like dancing. I saw a ballet when I was very, very young, and I thought that the music was my favorite part. I loved the music so much that I was like, oh, I want to get into that somehow. And so I just ended up signing up for ballet lessons, and I learned how to dance. And I don't know, I think it was a pretty embarrassing thing to be into ballet, like as a boy. But I don't know, I just liked it. I thought it was cool. I enjoyed it a lot. The West Side Elementary School where I went to, Pirate was the mascot. It's the Payette Pirates. Has been selected to be honored for outstanding behavior. Jeep Barnett is commended for faithful attendance, recognition of exemplary behavior, and valuable services rendered to. But I will say this, this one I think was a different situation. In this case, there was this one Halloween where there was a bunch of people who egged the basketball court sort of as a prank on the school that I was at. When I got there, the day after Halloween, there was this huge mess with all these eggs and just garbage and stuff. And I didn't know what else to do because I was like, I just want to play. So I cleaned up a lot of the stuff that was there, and other people saw me cleaning, and then they ended up helping. A very important pirate. Cinderella. So I'm Jeep Barnett. I'm a subject. I'm grade kindergarten. I'm height of 3'8". I was the shortest person. There's 2 people in kindergarten. Ashley Christian is another one. I don't want to say she was my rival, but she was another person at the school who was like, sometimes I felt like I was competing with her. She was also my friend. Outstanding Salesman Award? Congratulations for selling 148 candy bars. I don't know if you'd call it a contest, but basically people in the school could sell candy bars to raise money for charity. We did sell the most, and I sold a huge amount of them. It took me a lot of work. I would bring my candy bars to school every day and really chase people down and try to sell them. And teachers got mad at me for selling candy bars all the time. Very important pirates. So this is just a list of very important pirates, VIPs. Here, me. Jeep has about 30 bottle caps and wants to be a layer? I think that's supposed to be lawyer. Oh, wow. 30 bottle caps. Amazing. This was the mascot for the power company in Idaho, where I live. Certifies that Jeep has completed the indoor electrical safety course with ouch the outlet. I am actually still very terrified of electricity to this day. It's one of the reasons that I never got into electrical engineering or never wanted to be an electrician, is because I was very scared of it. Maybe this is where it all started. Happy Helper Award. Jeep is recognized for sharing his Play-Doh. Mrs. King. Wow. Amazing. High Flying Success. Very important pirate. I read for MS. Ah, okay. The Mystery of Multiple Sclerosis. I still can't read to this day, but I try. I do try. 1, 2, and U Award. What is this? Children and youth from 9 schools entered some 86 pieces, the Triumphant Trash 11 exhibition. All entries had to be 80% cardboard. I made a castle out of paper towel and toilet paper tubes. Oh, and also Pop-Tart boxes. I painted them all gray or silver, and then I arranged and cut them into a big castle that was made out of cardboard. So that's how I think I got this this award in category 3 for games and toys. Now here are the tag interviews. How is your school year going so far? Jeep Barnett, pretty good. What do you think your favorite subject is going to be this year? Geometry. Oh wow, that was true. Why were you put in tag? Math abilities. What do you plan on pursuing in your independent studies this year? I don't know. Yeah, sounds about right for me. I never really understood why I was in that program. It was cool, and I did enjoy it, and I thought it was good for me, but yeah, I didn't really know why I was there. This is just a brochure. 1998, application sent. Okay, so I had sent in my application to DigiPen when I saw this, basically. Which is harder to hide, success or failure? I think success is harder to hide than fail because it has more letters. I was such an asshole when I wrote stuff like this. For example, if you took a large person and a small person and put them both behind trees of the same size, it would be easier to hide a small person. The S on both ends might stick out from behind a tree in success. But fail would be hidden perfectly. Also, success has more syllables, meaning that if you want to say success under your breath, it could be more easily heard by the person you are trying to hide it from. Age 12, grade 7. Wow. I don't think I very intentionally, I did not go with the intent of what this was asking. I was just being asked because I liked writing in a funny way, and that's what I wrote. Computer Futures. Oh, I actually, I wouldn't say I worked here, but I helped out here. This place where they did computer repairs, and I wanted to learn more about how computers are built. I basically just went there and said, can I hang out here and help you build computers? And they were like, okay. And so, and I would install software and do basic IT stuff. And one time we had to deliver 30 PCs to a school. And so we put them all in the back of my van, and it was actually the first time I'd ever driven on the highway, driving really fast with all these computers in the back of my car, and it was just insane. But yeah, I learned a lot there. That was a good experience. Mathematics award. Jeep can count to 100. Great job. So Awanas is it's like the Boy Scouts or Cub Scouts, kind of. I think it's more religious, maybe. At Bethel Baptist. Yeah, this is definitely a church thing. Maze that I drew. Here's the original over here. I don't think I'm going to end up saving this. Yeah, so this was from a art competition, like a public art competition that I entered, and so Amazing is the title. I've always liked drawing mazes. After I start, I make them into what they look like. In this case, an elephant. Dare to discover the path to the end. Dare to discover is the name of the competition. Here's another report card. All S's all over here, so that's good. All A's, all S's. All S's, perfect, wow. First report, I enjoy having Jeep in my home base. He is a pleasant and very creative student, Miss Myers. Excellent. Jeep continues to brighten my class. Jeep continues to do excellent work in science class. I was very impressed with Jeep's work this 6 weeks in language arts. Not only is Jeep a great academic student, he really is a neat person with a lot of nice qualities that makes him special. Oh, Jeep, I will truly miss you next year. I will always remember your neat ways which make you special. Okay. Certificate of Excellence, an A average in all subjects. Okay. Jeep Barnett is awarded the certificate for maintaining 6 honor rolls. Mathematics award. So I wrote it in pencil, but they wanted me to write it in ink or type it. So A-, not bad. Okay, so here we go. Here's some poems I wrote. Uh-oh, I'm kind of scared. Humans are selfish creatures, taking more than they give, stealing more than they donate, and hiding more than they share. All people have cheated their way into ignorance. Very cynical. Wow, what year did I write this? It doesn't say. Wow, okay. I am going to tell you about a small man whose name I cannot spell. Oh yeah, it was a van. He left in December. Wait, his name was Corey, and he cooked with a pan, wacky and amusing. A honey bun is a very funny thing to eat and say, boy, that honey bun was really good. You can live in a shoe that I will give to a bear named Pooh. Nike and Reebok are huge competitors. I don't know what that means. Bizarre. The cheese wagon moves on. The wheels are gone and gone. I think this may have been, there was a time where I lived in a very rural area, and the bus would take about an hour to get from my house to school, so it was a very long bus ride. And I had so many weird, messed up experiences on a bus, so I probably wrote this story related to something that I saw. The pattern that I used for that poem, student academic profile. Some grades, there's like A's and B's and B's and A's. This is from high school. This is my high school report card. Jeep has trouble adjusting to a more rigorous course and at the same time more freedom and less studious use of time. Whatever it's saying, I agree with it. Oh, this is my SAT. Oh, PSATs. So before you take the SATs, you can take the PSATs as like a practice exam. Yeah, so here I wrote that my education plans were computer science and software designer. So sounds about right. Saying I was in the 79th percentile, so that's pretty good. I'm okay with that. Oh, score range. So verbal, I was just above 50%. And then math, I was above 60. And then writing skills, I was at 57. What is this? Okay, so this is recreation tennis team. So I can see my brother right there. And then I am right there. That's my main teacher. He was one of my favorite teachers ever, and he taught me how to play tennis. He was also my long-distance running coach as well. Yeah, super cool guy. Letterman's jacket letter. Congratulations, first place candy sales. I got 1C here for an exam. Here's a picture of me with my tennis racket. This is when I was on the school tennis team, so this was like later on. Another report card, A's and B's and stuff. A member of the National Geographic Society. In recognition and support of this non-profit scientific and educational organization chartered in 1888 for diffusing geographic knowledge and promoting research and exploration. Say what? I don't know what that means. My Latin teacher, Latin 2, my teacher's name was Sandy Dick, and I thought that was the funniest thing in the universe. And then Cynthia Ramsey, that was my band teacher. She was the best band teacher. There's Sandy Dick again, Sandy Dick for Latin 3. Got a C in that. Yeah, Latin was hard. I don't really remember much Latin, but it did help me learn English a little bit, actually, because I was always very bad at English growing up. Sounds of the season. Percussion, Jeep Barnett, there I am. Thank you so much for helping us out this summer. I think it's the juggling thing. The kids loved your demonstration and the instruction. We would love to have you back again sometime, maybe next summer. Thanks again for an excellent job. Bedford Middle School PTA newsletter. Jeep won 3rd place in visual arts. It was for PTA reflections. And so this is saying reflections contest winners. At the county level, Jeep Barnett won 3rd place. So this was a 3rd place winner, the maze. Citizenship certificate. PTA projections project, 1st place. Reflections. Oh, this is 1st place. I'm not sure. Got a C here in math analysis by Mark Hanks. And I see here in Latin 3 with Sandy Dick. That'll never not be funny. Sandy, our teacher, Mrs. Dick, had a daughter, and we always joked that her daughter's name was Anita Dick. But I don't know if that was true or just a joke. All right, so we got some photographs from the school photos. Citizenship certificate, the A's and B's and S's. Jeep seems to be improving in the area of responsibility. Writing down assignments has helped. He is doing well in the success program, and I am pleased with his grades. Jeep is improving greatly by being responsible for his assignments. He is adjusting quite well to our class and making new friends. Keep it up. I enjoy reading Jeep's stories and poetry. He is very talented and needs to make sure he studies for all tests. I know he will continue to work hard. Big Island Pupils Take Science Award. That's me. Tim Pinion and Jeep Barnett, honorable mention in physics science. So this is me, that's Tim Pinion. And what I remember that we did, we got a bunch of like pieces of cloth and stained them with like spaghetti sauce and like just like magic marker and stuff like that. And then we tried out various brands of detergent to see which one would remove the stain the best. So we used like Tide and just like bleach, and I don't remember what other brands, but we tried a few different things. And then made a chart of all the results of which ones cleaned the stains the best. Elementary school band day program. There I am, Jeep. I did a report on France. I have no memory of that at all. There I am on clarinet. Clarinet is maybe one of the first instruments I learned how to play. Got A's, we got S's, we got S's. I'm missing a few check marks. Uses new words orally in writing. Applies spelling strategies in writing. Yeah, I had very bad spelling when I was young, so. Congratulations on the OM competition and science fair. Jeep has been more social and seems to be enjoying group interactions. Keep up the good work. At Jeep's present rate of academic progress, he will be a successful 7th grader. I have enjoyed getting to know Jeep this year. I appreciate his love for learning and his interest in school. I haven't heard the last of Jeep Barnett. He will enjoy many future successes, I'm sure. Best wishes, Mrs. Howard. Big Island Elementary. So this is when I moved to Virginia, the first school that I went to. I am glad to have Jeep in our TG program. Thanks for agreeing to coach OM, Mrs. Barnett. We are looking forward to a great year. Jeep is putting forth commendable effort with his OM teamwork. Jeep put forth a lot of effort in OM. He was very diligent in his pursuit of solutions. Thanks to Mom for all of the hard work. Jeep is making satisfactory progress in his IEP goals. I don't know what that means. I have enjoyed having Jeep in TG this year. Thanks for all your help. Children learn best when they feel good about themselves. Yeah, there I am, grade 6, Jeep. The 1996 Liberty High School Marching Minutemen recognize you as being an outstanding rookie. Band Camp, 1996, Africa, the Dark Continent Comes Alive. And we used a lot of songs from The Lion King because it came out that year or the year before. So. Improved Low Brass, Virginia Literacy Testing Program. Composing, style, sentence formatting, usage, mechanics, all of them about 3 out of 4. Mathematics, I got a 293, so almost perfect. I missed just one thing on measurement and geometry. I have enjoyed working with Jeep. He seems to be adjusting well to our class. Jeep is willing to participate in class discussions. I enjoyed having Jeep in my class. I did not have enough grades for him in reading, language, and spelling. However, he seems to be doing a good job. Do not hesitate to call if you have any questions or concerns. Jeep has done well in science and social studies this 6 weeks. I have enjoyed getting to know Jeep, and I hope he will enjoy his new school. Jeep's reading grade is due to a low test score. That's my reading grade. Reading B. Oh, I got a C right there. His spelling is improving. He also did an excellent job on his research paper. I will truly miss Jeep in my math class. I've certainly enjoyed getting to know him. I have enjoyed having Jeep in my class. He is courteous and well liked by his classmates. I am proud of his artwork. Have a wonderful summer. A plus thing here. There's me, Jeep. Improving low bass, Africa. Another report card from high school. High school marching Minutemen, most improved marchers for Star Trek. So the year after we did Africa, we did Star Trek for the next year. And that was really fun. Third place, reading, grade 6. Second place, math. And least likely to find his classes at the middle school. It's a gag award. Oh, so this is like a joke. So I have a really bad sense of direction, especially back then. I had a very bad sense of direction. So this is saying I'm very unlikely to be able to find the location of my classes when I go into middle school. This is like when I think my last day of elementary school or something. Presidential Academic Fitness Award. Outstanding academic achievement and meeting the standards of the Presidential Academic Fitness Awards program. This might have been for swimming. I did a lot of swimming when I was younger. So, President of the United States, Bill Clinton. Okay, I don't think he signed it directly. Perfect attendance, elementary school, Big Island, so that's in Virginia. Once there was a fish, and his brothers and sisters got killed because of fishers. So, he was smart, and he didn't go for bait. But one day, fishermen went net fishing, caught. They killed him, fried him, and ate him. He was good. Okay. I had 7 teachers in 1 year. I went to 4 schools this year. I got my 3rd medal for the highest average in the grade. I have liked cafeteria food. I've had lots of days off. PE is fun instead of hard work. I have a nice teacher, Mrs. Bishop. The school year seemed short. Mini terrain vehicles, right? So we built these little, there was these like balloons that we were supposed to pop with our vehicle. And our vehicle would be like made of wood, but we could make modifications to it. And what we did with our vehicle was put like a CO2 cartridge in the back, and then we would take a hammer and a nail and just hit the nail with the hammer, and then the CO2 would go, and the car would like rocket off super fast and like go and hit the balloons at the other end. It didn't hit all the balloons because like there was like no control. It was like so ridiculous, but it was very, very fast. So I guess we got third place in that car. Honorable mention, middle school science fair. So these are just some scores for different things. For my poem, I got a 93. So yeah, I learned how to do scuba diving when I was younger. Congratulations for earning your YMCA scuba diving certification. Commencement exercise. Seems happy with school. Plays well with others. Yes. Takes time to do the job well. S. Sometimes. Follows directions. S. Sometimes. Runs, hops, bounce, skips. I guess I didn't know how to skip. Zips. There's nothing after zips. I don't know what zips means though. Listens attentively. Sometimes. Bozeman High School, class of 1999. There's me, Jeep Barnett. Bedford County Public Schools. Great report. You are a very special person. Never be afraid to dream. Dream and work to accomplish them. Have a good high school career. Ms. Berger. Ms. Berger was awesome. And Mrs. Schaefer. Science rules. Okay. President's Education Awards Program. Again, signed by Bill Clinton, President of the United States. Certificate of Excellence. Academics. 4.0 in geometry. Honor roll. Every grading period. Jeep is hereby awarded the Certificate of Recognition of Perfect Attendance. Participated in the Mathematics and Verbal Talent Search. Participating in the Middle School All-Country Band Concert. Athletics Association. Titled to letter of L for his participation in varsity tennis. There we go. Hey, that's the whole stack done. Yeah, this is all the stuff that I'm getting rid of. And here's the stuff I'm keeping. So definitely significantly reduced my pile here. But yeah, this is long enough for now. So I guess thanks for watching this really dumb video. Hope it was somewhat entertaining. Yeah, that's it for now. Thanks so much. Bye.